Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back in black this Thursday night, and we're about to start the party right. Because this evening, we are going to do something that has never been done in Blaze TV history. We have the one, the only Dunye coming back to use some of his family's voodoo witchcraft that they developed back in Ghana during the hunger crises of Africa, which they had to use voodoo because they didn't have food. So they were able to use black magic to sustain themselves and become the most premier long endurance running athletes in the world. What we're going to do is tap into some of that black magic and summon out the demons that have been haunting this show. And I'm telling you this, we are going to right this ship of all demonic spirits by summoning them to a face-to-face meeting tonight, in which I will personally destroy all evil which haunts this studio. We also have Anomaly coming on to talk a little bit about what's going on in the world. So we have a very intense episode. I hope your ass is ready, and you might want to grab your Bible because you're probably gonna need it. And I also want to make this very crystal clear. You do not want to try this at home. And that tonight, what you're seeing is for entertainment purposes only. Because everybody knows the Creator told us about the fallen angels that have walked on earth. And tonight, we're going to battle these demons face to face, mano a mano, primetime 99, Alex Stein, no holds barred, cage match style, winner take all, demon seance extravaganza. So with all that being said, you might want to go run to the restroom because things are about to get really weird. Now let's start the show.
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself why would I make time for you lames? At all costs, cause I'm a boss. But break them off, yeah, gotta break them off.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Prime Time with Alex Stein. I'm your host, Alex Stein, and tonight is going to be a night for the ages. A night for the afterlife, a night for the future life, a night also about death. Tonight, we welcome back Dunye. Welcome to the show, Dunye.
Hi. Thank you for having me back.
Well, we have you back for a reason, guys. It's no secret. Prime Time with Alex Stein was one of the most highly anticipated podcasts of 2023. You might not have known that, Dunye. Did you know that?
I did.
A lot of people said, oh, Alex, you're the viral sensation. You're going to have a hit podcast. But sadly, Dunye, this podcast has not been as successful as I wanted. Is it my fault for hiring Jimmy? Yes, of course. I should never have hired Jimmy. He's unqualified. He has no idea what he's doing. And a lot of this is to be blamed on him. I mean, obviously, he's not even here, and the show's going freaking swell. But my point is, we're being haunted by some demons. Is it the YouTube algorithm? Is that a demon? Yeah, because artificial intelligence is satanic. So tonight, we're going to go through what is a traditional African seance put on by my best friend, Dunye. So Dunye, kind of describe and give a little bit of the story or folklore behind African seances.
Well, it started in West Africa in Benin, Togo, about, as far as I can remember, as far as I know, of 300 plus years ago.
Ooh.
In October, they even have a voodoo day in Africa around.
Wait, what? What's voodoo day? Like, do people get drunk and high? What do they do?
Practice witchcraft.
No.
Yeah. It's around October. Why do you think October exists? And it's factual.
I know. That's what they say Halloween is. That's the biggest portal from whatever the gates of hell or the spirits. That's
Yes,
when the portal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So every October in West Africa, they do voodoo magic rituals.
Yes.
And what's the reason behind these rituals? What do they think these rituals would do for their community?
It's just a spiritual thing, and more so like kind of like a way of communicating with ancestors, getting answers, moving through life, but more so from a spiritual aspect, more as far as like a religious aspect.
Ooh, so are these the dark arts? I mean, what is this? What would a Christian think of this? Because this is a conservative Christian network. I feel like we might get some backlash. But guys, we want to say that the Creator is real. But we have to show you this side of the world. There are demonic spirits, and unfortunately, I feel like if we don't address these demonic spirits, our YouTube numbers will not go up.
Yeah, I agree. Because the thing is about voodoo, it's good and bad. So a lot of times they get it confused with it all being bad. With, you know, you can get views on YouTube and you can get those things you want depending on how you're using it.
So tonight, that needs to be the focus. We need to increase our viewership on YouTube. But I feel like what people don't realize is, after doing some research last night, and we're going to get into it, this is the old Paramount Studios. At one point, Dallas, Texas was going to be the third entertainment coast from LA and New York. But unfortunately, because the politicians here are corrupt and they wouldn't give good tax incentives to the major production studios, a lot of stuff was not shot here that they planned on shooting here. But before that happened, RoboCop, every episode of Barney was filmed here. The movie JFK, the show Prison Break, a litany of shows were produced and shot in these exact same studios that you see the Blimp right now. But unfortunately, some folklore is that while shooting the movie JFK, somebody committed suicide in the studio.
And so what we're going to do, we're going to try to talk to them, or even try to reform them, even if they come back in another human's body.
And can we convince them to help us get YouTube views as well? They can help us with that, you think?
I believe so. I mean, as long as your aura and your intentions are pure with them, can give you exactly what you need. So just...
Well, our intentions are pure. And we want to say, I said this at the beginning, we are not role models. This is for entertainment purposes only. You might be affected and you might feel some sort of way, chills. You might feel the spirit within you. You might feel the Holy Ghost this evening, and that's okay. Let the ghost in. Let it insert into your rectum, and let the spirit take over all of your insides, and just let it go in there like a sex toy that you would buy from a dingy sex shop. Is that a good description?
Close enough.
Okay, well, all right, folks. Now, what you've all been waiting for, or what I've been waiting for, is I think it's time that we get set up. Now, every traditional seance starts. Oh crap! They're not gonna be able to hear me, are they? I didn't even think about that. Let me fix my mic.
I can hear you.
What, Daniel? Hold on, let me put my mic on here. How does that sound? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
All right, Danye, now help me spread this out. Spread this on the ground. You know, this set, I don't own this set. Technically, it is my Blimp, but a lot of the furniture on this Blimp is high-end. It's not from the thrift store that I usually shop at. So we need to take a little care of it. So right now, Danye, let's spread this out a little better. And now, okay, and what you guys are gonna see, we're gonna start, let's start. Come over here, Danye. Let's start by dimming the lights. To start this, with every traditional seance, it starts with a pentagram.
Make sure the pentagram is most circular and accurate as possible so you can focus the spiritual energy.
This cheap spray paint's not being very cooperative. All right, Danye.
There we go. A little more.
Okay. Ooh, let's get a little closer. All right, the music a little higher. Maybe my IFB's low. There we go. All right. Okay. Danye.
Yes.
Why didn't you make this more straight, Danye? Why did you not make this more straight? Okay. What is the chat saying? What is the chat saying, Brandon?
They're a little scared at the moment.
Yes, they should be. I'm a little scared. I don't know what's gonna happen. Danye, am I doing this right? It doesn't feel right.
You're doing it right.
Okay, we maybe should have done this before. Okay, now we got to connect it.
Yes.
Okay.
Line across.
Come on, I should have bought the more expensive spray paint. Damn. Okay, this is kind of, fill that in. Fill that in. Okay, is that demonic enough? Can they tell what that is? Brandon, can they tell what that is?
Yeah, oh, they can tell what that is. Some people are scared off, but some people are very interested.
Okay, hold on. Now we need to put something here. This is a representation of the cast member and crew member that died on this set. This is the same style that Jeffrey Epstein would use.
Yes.
Because this is a good spirit, we use the white paint. This is white magic, not the traditional black magic. You see the doll? You see the doll? This is not racist. I know it's white face, but this is white magic.
Le Blanc Voodoo.
Get her hand too. We want
Le
that.
Blanc Voodoo.
Okay. Now watch this. Now watch this. If the doll is alive, when I lift it up, the eyes will open. Show the doll. The eyes are closed. The eyes are open. One eye is open. The all-seeing eye. So that can show you that we are half infested with these demonic beings. Go back to sleep, pretty angel. We'll be talking to you very soon. Now, Dunye,
Oui. Yes.
what is that in your hand?
This is an African-style flute, specifically performed with voodoo, black magic, anything spiritual.
So in order to summon these demons from the afterlife, Dunye and I need to say a small vigil to the ones that died in this studio. And then Dunye is going to perform a song. And this is going to be the most horrific song you've ever heard. But for these demonic beings, they want dirt, filth, disgusting music. And Dunye's horny enough to freaking play it for him. Not yet. Hold my hand, Dunye. Actually, let's go like this, because the black and white cookie. No, interlock the fingers. Interlock the fingers. Energy's passing. Dear demonic spirits, I come to your house of death, and I tell you to stop! Stop it right now. Our YouTube views are shit. If you don't stop messing with our damn YouTube channel and not have our freaking show recommended to new mother effers,
S'il vous plaît, arrête.
I am gonna make you my little baby back bitch tonight. And every time you think of me, Mr. Demonic Devil Lucifer, you will change your attitude and you will bring the viewers. Dunye, now translate what I said in African Swahili.
Sisi ni kufanya African roga ya kufa mtu, ya YouTube views, ya kila kitu ni kufanya pesa. Hivyo tafadhali sikiliza mimi. Rafiki yangu pia.
Ah! All right, Dunye, the time is now.
Okay.
Play your song of Satan. That's it? There's no, just one? It's very spooky. I thought there'd be more music to it. Okay, all right, Dunye, all right. That's enough. Got my ear.
3 times for the energy.
Do we have, wait, what are you saying, Brandon? We have to do an ad read right now? What are you talking about?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. We got to do an ad read real quick.
Okay. All right, hold on. All right, guys. You might want to get closer so you can see me, Sam. You might want to, so you can see my face. All right, now like right here. So we are days away from the Durban Accords, the greatest threat to the U.S. dollar's global. Okay, we got to run the prompter for the. Okay. All right. Let's start that from the top.
It was the ghosts.
No, well, the ghost would have made it move, but okay. Okay. Ready? We are days away from the Durban Accords, the greatest threat to the U.S. dollar's global dominance in the past 80 years. On August 22nd, BRICS nation, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa are expected to announce the launch of a new international super currency fully backed by gold or other commodities. This is part of their long-term plan to supplant the U.S. and the dollar as cornerstones of the global financial system. How can you protect your IRA or 401k from the fallout from this landmark announcement? Diversify with gold from Birch Gold Group. Historically, gold has been a safe haven in times of high uncertainty, which is right now. Get a free info kit on gold IRAs and decide for yourself if a tax-sheltered retirement account backed by physical precious metals is right for you. Text the word Alex 989898. There's a monumental shift happening among nations that control 1/3 of the world's GDP. And it kicks off on August 22nd. Arm yourself with the information to protect your retirement savings. That's it. That's right. Text Alex to the number 989898 and claim your free info kit from Birch Gold today. All right, Danye, it is time. Who is this, Danye?
I don't know.
Darius! Where the hell have you been? You're 20 minutes late. Where the hell have you been? Your microphone's falling. Where have you been?
I was in Hawaii.
You were where?
In Hawaii.
You're not in Hawaii. Put this in your pocket. Darius, what is wrong with you today? I was looking for you all around.
I don't think that's Darius.
Are you saying that somebody's inside Darius?
A shapeshifter.
Who is inside you right now? Who am I speaking to?
Your guess is as good
Say
as mine.
Say something.
Your guess is as good as mine.
So I'm not speaking to Darius right now.
No, I'm not Darius.
Jinalako nani.
Show him.
Jinalako nani.
What? You understand that? Is our guest ready?
No, he's not ready.
Okay, let's call him because Darius is under some sort of demonic spirit right now. So we probably need to do the interview while he's still kind of hot because maybe actually Darius will say something interesting. Are you going to talk, Demon Darius?
Of course, I'm gonna talk. What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about who's controlling this and why are these demonic spirits haunting our studio. Are you in there, demonic spirits? Are you in there?
No.
Unaitwa nani.
No.
Show him. Speak the African language right here.
Unaitwa nani. Najua ni
Is there a demon inside you? Is there a demon inside you? What? Talking to your microphone. Is there a demon inside you?
Alex, our guest is ready whenever you're done
He is.
exercising that demon.
Hold on, Darius. I want you to huff some of this spray paint. Hold on.
It's been way too
Shut
long.
up. Huff it. How does that feel? Ooh. Does that feel good?
I think that's Darius now.
That's Darius. Darius is back now. Okay. All right, Darius, go get a chair. We gotta talk to our guest real quick. Hurry, the seance isn't over, Darius. Your microphone. All right, well, now we welcome on our next guest. Oh, the lights are broken. Great. That's good. Okay, that's good. All right. We now welcome on rapper, artist, content creator, overall freedom of speech advocate. I don't know if I use that in the proper tense. The one, the only, Anomaly.
Yo, what episode did you bring me on, bro?
Well, didn't want to tell you that. Our YouTube views are terrible. They're shite, dude. So I honestly do think there's some demonic spirit in the algorithm that's blocking us because really, my DEI score, I got African guys from Kenya, I got black guys, trans guys, I'm doing everything to get our DEI, ESG score up. They're still not recommending us. Do you have any
What's your
advice?
credit score, though?
Say that?
Credit score good?
No, my credit score is great. I mean, it's like a 420 or something, right? Danye?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, our lights, they're going off and on. Yeah, Danye, he smokes a lot of Delta 9. Anomaly, what's the deal with that? Have you ever tried any of these synthetic marijuanas?
No, I've always stayed away from those.
They're bad. They've done. Can you show Danye? Show Danye. Tell him how bad they are, Danye.
What is it even made of? I heard it's synthetic, and it's like, why would you want to go from a natural plant to a made-up chemical?
Danye, will you answer, please? Because weeds grown in the ground. Delta 9 is like a chemical made in like a gas station freaking bathtub method.
Well, I think Delta 9 is used more so like in candy because it's more convenient, and you might be like at a setting or with a lot of people. So of course you're gonna smoke the regular way, you know, with the trees and the green, but I think it's just more so of a convenience because you might have a lot of people.
Yeah, but a
around you
convenience, you're getting high on a synthetic drug that's probably made in a lab that also produces fentanyl. You ever worry that there could be some cross-contamination or some sort of OD from one of these bathtub bootleg Delta 9 companies?
Well, as of right now, I don't think we have anything to worry about because the worst thing that's happened is people slobbering and sleeping for hours. I don't think it'll be too bad, but we'll see.
Ask Anomaly a question, please. Stop talking about yourself, Danye. Danye always takes over every interview. I apologize, Anomaly. Please.
So my question to you is, are you a sativa or indica guy when it comes
Why is everything about weed on Danye? We're just talking about Delta 9. He asked me like sativa or indica. Ask him. This guy is one of the best content creators on the internet right now, and he's like.
It's all good. I would say I don't have a full preference. I'm not like a scientific smoker. I kind of retired from smoking, but when I did, I never got that scientific with it. You know, I was more like just pass it to me and hopefully it's good.
Okay, Anomaly, what the hell is going on? I asked you a little bit about it the other day, but how cringe is all this DeSantis, Trump drama, and all these people are going to have to do an about face? But you and I both called out Trump. You've more than me, I'll be honest with that. But I've obviously said Trump, you know, locked us down, the vaccine, father of the vaccine, Johnson & Johnson. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. And then January 6th, don't even get me started. I mean, so these poor people's lives are ruined. I think he easily should have done something with that. But he did do some good stuff, Roe versus Wade, you know, and DeSantis, he did great. I'm saying he did great stuff in Florida. So what's the hell is going to happen in your opinion?
I see a lot of people saying, like, if DeSantis didn't run, you know, I wouldn't be acting this way. Like, he made me act this way. And then even some DeSantis people will be like, well, the Trump made me act this way. And it's like, no one made you do this. I don't think that Trump or DeSantis made people like the Trump and DeSantis influencers act this way. I think it was always inside them, and it kind of exposed that, you know, a lot of people weren't who they said they were. But it's very childish. If you like one or the other, I get it. I think people are very tribalistic, and it's getting to one of those things where we spent years talking about hypocrisy and double standards. And now there's people that I'm convinced if DeSantis did it and they like Trump, they're going to turn into a liberal just to oppose it. And then you got people with DeSantis, like people think I'm a dissent, so to speak, because I call out Trump and, you know, say that I slightly prefer him, but I'm not that type of person. Like, if I don't agree with DeSantis, it's like I'm not his PR team. Like, I've talked about things I disagree years ago. So I feel like people are just like idolizing one, and they're fighting like children. So, you know, I think what should happen is iron sharpens iron, and the policy gets stronger and the party gets stronger, but that's not happening. And I would say both sides are acting kind of insane. And I don't, you know, I'm myself. I'm not one of these other people, but it's very weird. And I think that when DeSantis hits Trump from the right, Trump kind of like goes liberal. Like, you know, I saw people calling people anti-gay and bigots and stuff. And I'm like, isn't that what the left did 3 years ago? Now you think Christina Pushaw's anti-gay because she doesn't want to celebrate Pride Month? I don't know. It's getting crazy.
Yeah, they use the same arguments that the left uses, and that's just talk about hypocrisy. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I get so frustrated because both sides suck. You know, even if Trump wins, you know, our life's not going to be better. Even if DeSantis wins, they're still going to send more money to Ukraine. So what do you think about that? It's like all these outside influence and globalism. Are you, you know, of the opinion that the New World Order is going to take over?
I think the Republican Party is the lesser of two evils, but maybe I'm naive. I do believe in the people, and I think if we actually took a stand for certain things that we could get the results. Like, people are over the neocons on both sides. Like, most Republicans don't believe in the war in Ukraine. They don't believe in Sean Hannity and all these like talking points, Mark Levin. That's a good thing, but I wonder where
Mark Levin we like here, so we love Mark Levin. Sorry, go ahead.
No disrespect to him. I'm just saying, like, maybe his narrative on Ukraine, I don't think a lot of people are really buying it.
I think that's
Trump
fair.
MAGA base.
That's fair.
But yeah, I'm not hating on him. Like,
No, I just have to defend everybody in the Blaze. I don't want to lose my job anomaly. Please go ahead. You're allowed to have whatever opinion you want. I'm just trying to. I'm doing a live seance, so they don't really like that either on a Christian network. But it's not a Christian network, but it is run by Christians, so ipso facto, not great in politics.
I would say it's healthy that people don't like and don't trust DeSantis. Like, that's healthy as long as you're honest about it and righteous about it, because I don't think you should at this point trust a politician. But I do think with Trump, he does have better foreign policy, but I feel like people love him so much that they'll make excuses for what he does. So I find that to be a little dangerous. So we'll see. But I think we, the people, get what we deserve. And if you look at our country now, I love America. I still think it's the best country in the world, but we're not really our ancestors. And like, a lot of people are not taking care of themselves. And it's a crazy time with technology and stuff. But I think we need to change ourselves to change the world. So if we don't change ourselves, like, we're going to get Sleepy Joe versus the father of the vaccine at 80, having like old geezer battles, and maybe that's what it's going to be. But I believe that the Republican base just needs to have principles, morals, and hold that same energy, whether it's Trump or DeSantis. And I believe that politicians are kind of like car salesmen. They please the donors. They please these people. Even, I'm not saying you, but like, you work on a network.
I do. Yes. I admit that. I mean, I have a boss. I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean,
But you're way more free than I think Trump and DeSantis.
Oh, they let me say whatever I want, surprisingly. But I still don't want to like offend other people that I represent. So I still have to.
No worries. I'm just saying politicians are way more compromised and way more like pleasing 50 different groups. But I feel like the MAGA base is too nice, where they're like, oh, they really love me, they really care. Like, kind of like, I think they like you more than Biden. But they're going to, if the MAGA base isn't strong against things that they disagree with Trump knows they'll forgive me. I could put Lindsey Graham on a stage and be like, they'll fix, like he knows that his base is kind of easy to like move around. So I just want the MAGA base to kind of stand firm. And I think Trump will respect people more. Trump's like an alpha. If you don't respect yourself, he's going to walk all over you.
Okay, and I think you're exactly right with the Trump stuff. And now you posted it, and I should have had this graphic. I was kind of in a rush. We have a bunch of clips to react to, but we didn't pull this one. NASA said that they couldn't do not a moonwalk, but they couldn't do a spacewalk recently because they didn't have a suit that fits a woman. Yet, one of the first topics you and I ever talked about, and I think like you were like, who is this crazy guy? I was, talking about the moon landing hoax. Obviously, I don't think we went to the moon. If we can't go today, I really doubt that we went, in 1969. So what do you think about NASA and all them? They all make fun of me here. My producer, Jimmy, who's gone, thank good, he quit the show, but he went to Princeton. He loves NASA. He's from Florida. He's like, the rockets are so cool. My grandfather was a doctor for one of the astronauts. That means they went to the moon. I'm like, shut the fuck up. But yeah, what do you think about all NASA and their bullshit?
Well, I'm sure, I know you've seen it, but I don't know about your audience. There's Don Pettit. He said, we'd go back to the moon in a nanosecond. Problem is we don't have that technology. We had it and we destroyed it. It's a painful process to build it back again. That's kind of weird. If you're going to launch women to space or wherever the hell they're sending them, like, you would think that it's this scientific equation that's so firm that they know exactly if the suits fit or not. Because I would think it has to be airtight, not pun intended, literally. So the fact that they're like, we're going to launch women to the moon in like a diverse all-woman staff. Oh, wait, we got to cancel it because like the suits didn't fit. Like, you guys get tens of billions of taxpayer dollars a year. You didn't know the suits didn't fit before? What are you doing, hand-me-downs? You're taking Alex's little black robe and just throwing it on a woman saying, oh, it doesn't fit? Like, you got money. Make them some suits with some tit space.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Alex, we got $20 super
One of them
chat.
had some nice honkers. They didn't fit in the Neil Armstrong suit.
Wow, and just bring up your nemesis. After you lose to Modine, would you fight Tim Pool? He'd probably KO you, then take your hair. Thank you for the $20 super chat, Cam. But let's not get into Tim Pool, but we're going to mend the fences with that. No, I mean, listen, NASA is so full of crap. These spacesuits, they spend like literally, like I think the space suit program is $1 billion thing. And then if you actually go look at the moon landing suits, there's parts where there's zippers. So it's like, I know they're going to say, oh, well, there's an inner lining, this and that. I mean, on the surface of the moon, I would think would be a much more volatile place than the ocean. Yet they literally look us in the face and say that they know more about the space and the moon than they know about our ocean, because there's only certain parts. The deepest we can explore in the ocean is about 8 miles, and that's Marianas Trench. And then the deepest we've ever dug on Earth is a great borehole in Russia. So my point is, we're right here. I eat sushi and fish. Well, I'm a vegetarian, but I've never had space fish, so I would argue that we know more about the ocean than we know about space.
Can I defend NASA for a second? The reason they have zippers is because, like, if you want to take your junk out on a Zoom call in space and get canceled, there's only one way to do it. You got to be able to get canceled in space on a work Zoom meeting. So they need a zipper to expose themselves.
Well, and because I'm such a space geek, there was actually a husband and wife that went to the space station, and supposedly they're the only two people have ever had sex in space. Did you know that? That supposedly two people have had sex in space.
I didn't know that. I don't believe it either.
Yeah, and the space station's going 17,500 miles an hour constantly. It does about 12 orbits of the Earth or something like that.
Alex,
Yes.
do you think that's a good orgasm?
A space orgasm? Yeah. What do you
Yeah.
think about that anomaly? Do you think it's going to have the same kind of projectile, or is it going to kind of stay in the garage a little bit?
Well, I think I'm with you. I think they're just up really high. So it's like, it's kind of like plane sex, which I've never had, but it's like, it's probably the same. It's just like thrilling just because, it's like, hey, we're up here. We might as well just go for it. Like,
Done
we're in a Bezos space rocket. We might as well just.
I'm just trying to figure out how slow is the sex that they're having, because if they're in space, the friction and the erection.
With no gravity?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how fast
You could have sex upside down. Darius, what do you think about space sex? Can we show Sam Cam? Let's get a little Darius space. This guy's a sex expert. He's a sexpert. What do you think about space sex?
Space sex is the equivalent of a waterbed.
Interesting.
Space sex is the equivalent of a waterbed.
That doesn't
Good or bad, because there's mixed reviews of the waterbed.
Yeah, nobody likes a waterbed. And why is that? Can you show all three of us, Sam? Put us all in the box. I had to see Anomaly's reaction to Darius. No, go back. Put this camera on three in a box. Because I want to see Anomaly. What do you think? Can you show us three? Because I want to be able to see Anomaly too. Put us three in boxes. No? Yeah. Boy, Sam, you probably got to move that camera a little bit. Wait, that one. But so you're telling me right now that you like a waterbed? Does your aunt? Hey, Darius works. He spins signs when he's not here, and he lives at his aunt's house. Do you have a waterbed at your aunt's house?
I don't. But one of my uncles used to have a waterbed.
I want to hear this. And what would you do on your uncle's waterbed? Did he molest you on that waterbed?
Oh no. None of that.
Damn, that's heavy, bro.
I know.
But no, it just the and the equivalent of a waterbed is the the feather one.
No, I don't know. A feather, a down cover?
You're talking about the motion, like the friction of the...
Yeah, what the hell are you talking about? So you think the waves of the waterbed would be like an anti-gravity sex experience?
Yeah.
Normally, how dumb does that sound? And he's a brilliant guy. He's autistic, but he's brilliant. What do you... I mean, that doesn't sound right.
I mean, I'm not mad at him for trying to visualize it. It's like in the shower. Some people say like, oh, it's good in the shower, but like the friction there is just not there. So
yeah, hot tub sex is the worst. If you try to have sex in a hot tub, it's like impossible. It's like, no, it doesn't work. But Dunya, you were going to say something?
I think what Darius meant was because of a waterbed and the wave and the depth of the bed and how it moves and makes waves, similar to space.
This show is going to get canceled, Anomaly. This show is going to get canceled right now.
Psychologist, but to back Darius up, I think he probably had a really good experience on a waterbed, and he was just trying to like reminisce on that experience and like think about it in space. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like a fantasy.
A little bit. Darius, tell him how many kids. One of the funniest times Darius ever made me laugh. I go, Darius has a bunch of kids, and then what did you say?
Only 3.
He has 3 kids. He doesn't even think that's a lot. And listen to this. I was going to give him a car. And I have an old Jeep Cherokee. I said, Darius, you need a car to get to set. You can have this car. And then tell him when I offer to give you a car what you said.
That I don't drive proficiently.
A little Asian woman that doesn't know how to drive still drives. And you are afraid to drive. You're a 6 foot.
Because I'm merging and turning, much too wide.
Why are you sucking on your finger, Darius?
Oh, was I? I didn't even realize that.
He always sucks on his digits. Why do you always put a digit in your mouth? Anomaly, is that bizarre when you get nervous? Do you already start sucking on something when you get nervous?
I think I do touch my face a lot though, but like I have itches a lot. It's more like an itchy thing, and like you're not supposed to do it. But say I have an hour podcast, and I know like it'll look stupid or rub my nose. I just do it anyway. At this point, I've live streamed so much, I've done so much stupid crap. Though I'm like, I'm like, I know people are gonna think it's weird, but I almost feel like it's authentic. Like whatever I got to do to be comfortable.
Yeah, that's why I burp. Shut up, Darius. That's why I burp and fart. But actually, I've been watching a lot of police interrogation videos because I want to try to interrogate my guests a little better. And so when they watch it, these body language experts always reveal that oftentimes when they're asked hard questions, you kind of wall off, you cross your arms. But one of the biggest indications of a lie is that you touch your face because it's a self-soothing reaction. Like when you're nervous, it's just whatever reason, you rub your eyes, it's very self-soothing to touch the face when you're nervous.
I just rub my face a lot, though. I don't know. I have like itch, you know, just like a little like beard itch. But then I do think that, though, because like then when I touch my face and then I think I'm like, yo, people are going to think I'm lying. Because it's almost like when you scratch your head, it looks real fake. You know, you're like,
yeah, you're like, why are you itching your head? You're lying.
I mean, I had an itch. Like itches exist, but I do think that every time I scratch myself, I'm like, people are gonna think I'm fronting now.
Yeah, Danye, tell Anomaly about your brother's terrible chlamydia.
When he was 16, he had unprotected sex and he got burned, and his piss was literally like the devil's red. Very red.
Why you shouldn't have sex out of wedlock, right? Tell the kids, Alex.
Yes, and then tell them, how old were you? How traumatic was this experience for you?
I think I was about 7.
He was 7, and he's actually from Florida, but his family's Kenyish and Ghanish.
Not the ish, Ghanaian, Kenyan.
Yeah, but let me ask a little twist on it, right? Kenyan, that doesn't sound Kenyish.
Yeah, Kennish.
Because you're kind of half of both, right?
Yeah, has more rings.
It's like Jewish, like Greg Santos, or what is it, George Santos? I don't know why I said Greg. What did you think about that? What did you think about, real quick, we got to react to a clip, but what did you think about whatever that Greg Cesar taking an 8-hour water fast, acting like he's a hero for civil rights?
Yeah, every day I like, you sleep, you wake up, it's 8 hours. If you slept for 8 hours, you just fasted for 8 hours. So I mean, that's pretty like 8 hours is pathetic, dude. And he must be a real eater to think that he's like Malcolm X for fasting for 8 hours. That's a typical day for me. I work 8 hours.
Okay, so I want to get Anomaly's reaction, even though because he gets accused of a lot of stuff. Play the clip of Elon Omar. Do we have that clip? She's wearing the orange turban. Okay, let's get Anomaly's reaction on this. And
orange turban, nice. I like that. That's diverse.
And I'd like to know how quick would you get canceled if you made this statement? So I don't know if we got that clip. Let's run it.
I would say our country should be more fearful of white men across our country, because they are actually causing most of the deaths within this country.
You know, I'm going to say this, like all of these progressive women, her, AOC, they're always talking about how much they fear white men, and then they fear them all the way into their own bed. They always date white men.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
agree.
like, if I was afraid of white women, you wouldn't see me in public with them, you know? So it's like something's not adding up unless they're into like fear. Sometimes women, you know, they don't like a nice guy. They like a bad boy. So it's like every time they get in bed, Ilhan Omar's worried, like, does he love me? Is he going to start a patriarchy? You know?
Dude, Anomaly, you are a stand-up comedian. That's brilliant that these girls date white guys for the fear, because girls do that. It's so sick that a girl, if you're nice to a girl in this day and age, you're a simp. But if you're like a dickhead to a girl, they're like, oh, I want to have sex with you. Isn't that crazy? That's hilarious. That's
I tell a girl, like, this is not my car, but I'm just saying, I'm like, you know, I have like an Energy Eco Toyota, and they're like, oh, who cares? I'm like, yo, I got a motorcycle. There's a 50% you fall off and die. They're like, oh, I'll have sex with you. You know, like they like a good thrill.
How weird is that? You're like, oh, listen, I got a safe Toyota. It doesn't burn any gas. We can get anywhere. No, I don't want that, but I'll ride on the motorcycle that literally, if somebody opens their door, we're dead in 2 seconds. Yeah, you're right. So maybe they're all with them for the fear aspect. Okay, Anomaly, though, before you go, I want to ask you a couple more questions, but tell the people where they can find you and how they can support you so we don't forget before you leave.
Yeah, appreciate it. Twitter, Legendary Energy, Dream Rare on Instagram, and DreamRareLinks.com has all my links. I got just so many that it would be like weird to ramble off. So I just bought DreamRareLinks.com, the domain. You already know the links are there.
Okay, and tell me this, so how is your YouTube engagement? I feel like something's going on because everybody's getting strikes. I'm seeing people get demonetized. How has your channel been? Because we've gotten 2 strikes on 2 different channels. We've been under a lot of pressure.
I don't have any strikes, but I don't just say shadow ban, because I feel like a lot of people like, you don't want to be the boy who cried wolf, right? And make excuses. But if you search Anomaly for years, like I had like an interview with Zuby that had like 400 views like 3 years ago, and you can't find my channel. So I think they've switched it recently, but for years, if you searched my name, my own videos wouldn't even come up, which is kind of crazy. So They don't like me on YouTube. They banned me on TikTok, and
didn't they screw you on Facebook? I mean, you're huge on Facebook, but they just demonetized you too. I remember that. Did you ever get remonetized on Facebook?
I'm back now, and I still have my followers, but it's a little dicey. But I still get a lot of engagement on Facebook. So like, it's, you know, I do think that the competition with Rumble and even Twitter is healthy, because now if they scare everyone away, you know, now they're gonna they'll lose power and infrastructure. So I think the competition from Elon and like the Rumble guy is definitely like having them chill a little bit. So you know, it goes through phases, but my Facebook's all right for now. My Insta's okay. I just don't post that much on Insta because I'm tired. Like you said with the Trump and DeSantis thing, like I would post stuff about Trump, not that people liked it, but like now I say the same thing I said 2 years ago, and then like people are like, "Oh, you're working for George Bush," and I'm like, "No, I just said this 3 months ago. It's the same thing I said. Like George Bush didn't tell me to say that. When me and George Bush hang out, we just paint together. It's, you know, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, paint 9/11
we
statues.
sit in the bathtub and paint. Nothing weird about that. Totally normal stuff.
All right, Darius, ask him. Tell him about the shape of the Earth.
The shape of the Earth is round like my cheeks.
What about the ice wall, Darius? Why do you always say it's round? We're ice wall believers.
It's round, you know.
It's in a circular disc held up by pillars created by the Lord.
Just like these cheeks.
No, Darius. Tell him about Antarctica Treaty. We can't do independent exploration below the 60th parallel.
Right.
About the North Star, Polaris, the one you always use is celestial navigation. Doesn't matter what time of the year, we can always use it. Doesn't make sense if we're going 4 different directions.
Yeah.
Tell him.
Yeah, you can use that one 24/7. You know?
Tell him other stuff about the Earth.
But yeah, the Earth is round and happy, like me.
Okay, Darius is an idiot, all right? Everybody knows there's an ice wall. Danye, tell him about the ice wall.
I thought I knew about the ice wall when I watched Ice Age.
That's funny. You're being funny
movie.
tonight. Yeah, it is a good movie. You liked Ice Age.
Yeah.
I like
Okay, you guys suck at this. All I'm trying to say is everybody knows that space is fake and gay. Sorry, go ahead, Anomaly.
No, I was just reminiscing about the squirrel from Ice Age, that little guy he always has the nuts in his hands. You know?
Those were good nuts.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex.
That guy's funny.
Yes.
Alex, when you're having sex in space, you know what you're looking for? The 0 G spot.
The 0 G spot! The 0 G spot! That was funny, dude. That was funny. All right, Anomaly. Well, anything you want to leave us with before you go?
No, I appreciate you, and yeah, I'm willing. I'm willing to respectfully debate Tim. Maybe we could do it on your show. Maybe you could host it.
No, that would be epic. Actually, I would love to host it. But, he does that debate show on Thursdays. I think I'm supposed to go August 4th, so I'm out of breath from yelling.
Debating.
But, Tanya, finish it for me. Tell him about I'm going on Tim Pool August 4th, and then I'm going to help mend the fences.
August 4th, he's going Kayvon, right?
No, this is Anomaly. That was yesterday. How much Delta 9 are you on? That was our guest. This is Anomaly. This guy is like millions of followers, dude.
I know who he is, but I thought we were...
You obviously don't. You said Kayvon.
I thought you were talking...
Damn it! Ah!
I thought he was
I just
talking
don't wanna
about
go
the
there.
show that Kayvon is having when he comes to Dallas. That's why I said that.
No worries. No, I'm down. I just don't want to go to the Beanie Bunker, but it's like we just don't agree. It's okay. I respect. I'm gonna say some nice things. I respect his business. I think he's a good businessman. He's done well for himself. And someone tried to get me to dunk on his music the other day and was like, Anomaly. They called into Danny's show and they said, "What do you think about his music?" I said, "I didn't hear his new song, but I was impressed with his first song. This is how unbiased I am. If I like something, I like something. I went into it thinking, what's this gonna be? I came out thinking, he's got soul. Like for me, rap was a vehicle to get my emotions out and like be like, listen, I need to tell somebody this. I think that's Tim with music. He's getting it out through music. It's a beautiful thing. So, I just don't agree with him on a lot of stuff, and I'd love to debate at some point, but You know,
Is
at
that
the end of the day, it's all
you
love.
like of him?
No, shut up, Danye. You don't even know what we're talking about.
I say
I love you.
Are you talking
Yeah, he's talking to you.
about Ice Age? The Ice Age theme song?
No, I was saying
Soundtrack?
the guy that you're talking about.
You don't even know who he's talking about. Do you know who Tim Pool is?
I don't. But I still want to ask him the question.
Synthetic stuff, bro.
What I was
Gotta
going
get off the synthetic stuff, bro. It's
Dude,
like
he is on
mRNA
synthetic
stuff.
strong shit. He has no idea who Tim Pool is. Do you know who I am? What's my name?
Alex
You
Stein.
just learned it. This is Dunye. He's from Kenya. Tell him about how your dad got a letter from Ronald Reagan because he was such a good endurance athlete.
Yeah, my dad back in, I believe, 1991 or 1990, he got a letter from Ronald Reagan. He was going to Louisville, Kentucky, playing football, basketball. So he received a letter from Ronald Reagan for his athletic.
And Ronald Reagan also,
I have it here.
what Ronald Reagan said, there's gonna be an existential threat. Aliens, the only way to bring us into the New World Order. Are aliens, all this alien crap, fake or real?
I don't believe it. I got Reagan's letter to his father, though. It says, damn, you're fast. And then it says, love Ronald Reagan. Damn, that was fast.
That's funny.
That's good. Anomaly's funny. This guy's hilarious. All right, everybody, go follow, support Anomaly. He's making great content, unbiased, straight, crack rock, good information, like good. I'm just saying it's easily digestible. You do a great job, and I really appreciate your opinion. I appreciate you coming on, and I'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you. I like that. I like that robe, too. It's a vibe.
Thank you. We're vibing. We're vibe check. Vibe check alert.
Shit,
done
no,
you-
thank you for having me on.
Anytime. All right, put on the hood.
Can you do that single shot again?
Shut up! We're in the middle of the show. Dunye's asking, you're asking Sam to stop in the middle of the show and take a picture of you? Here, let me take a picture of your ass. Oh my
Attention,
gosh.
whore.
Okay, smile during the show. Sam, get in it. Look at it. Sam's flicking you off. That's good.
Attention, whore.
Attention, whore.
Attention,
What are you
whore.
doing? You're not even doing the
Attention,
seance.
whore.
This is my family's mug, and now it's gone. So here, put out this robe. We have to finish the seance. Now we're going to get hurt if we wrestle on here. Okay, Darius. Now we all have to hold hands because we still got to summon out the demon that's haunting this place. Okay, turn off the lights. And turn on the music. Oh my gosh, I hate summoning these devils. Okay, Darius, we need you to lie down and take off your shirt. Lie down. Very careful. Now lay next to this. Hurry, Darius.
$20 super chat says dog face pony soldier.
Dog face pony soldier, Joe Biden, shut up. Just take this out of your ear. Take it off. Okay, take off your wife beater as well. You always have a wife beater on. Very urban of you. There he is. Okay, lay down. Put the mask on for safety. Where is the mask? Oh my gosh, I'll get the mask. Damn, you what? Here he is. Put the mask on. Put the mask. There he is. The show's almost over. Hold the doll. Hold the doll. Okay, Dunye.
Yes.
Come down here on and take a knee so they can see us all. Come over here. Now hold my hand, Dunye.
All right.
Now we need to play the African rape whistle. And the demons, now what has happened is a demon has overtaken Darius's body. Now we need to summon this demon out of him and we need to kill this demon. And I'm gonna do that tonight. In a video game, Minecraft. If YouTube's watching this, we're not gonna kill anybody, but we are. All right, so Dunye, play the music of the African voodoo lord and summon this demon out of Darius's body. Is that hot? Is that hot? Ah! Demon, come out! Demon, come out! Demon, come out! Demon, come out! Demon, come out of this body! I want to speak to you, demon! I want to speak to you, demon! Are you there, demon? Speak to me. Are you there, demon? Say something. Say something, demon! Say you're gonna give us YouTube views, demon! Tell him you're gonna help us and make our show successful and stop haunting our show! Tell us you're sorry! What is Hitler like? Is he bad? Everybody here, there's this guy Nick Fuentes says he's good, he's bad, but I'm just saying, can you tell us what Hitler's like over there? He's bad.
I never came across him.
Okay, well, demonic spirit, who have you come across that's famous in the afterlife?
Nobody yet.
What?
Wango kumweleza.
Yeah, he knows somebody. Come on.
Wango kumweleza.
You're lying, demon.
Tafadhali.
You're lying, demon.
Tafadhali
It's
ongea.
Prince. Have you talked to Prince?
I have.
What did he tell you?
My name is Prince.
Oh, is this Prince right now? We're talking to Prince.
My name is Prince.
What kind of car do you drive? What kind of car do you drive?
Little purple Corvette.
Red! Red! It's red! He's not really Prince! Danye, play the music. Play the horn. Demon! Demon! Are you in there? Demon. Stop, Danye. Damn. God, that is annoying as hell. Okay, demon. Don't laugh, demon. Don't! Stop! Stop it, demon! Stop smiling! This is not funny, demon! Nothing is funny! Why do you laugh at me? My whole life was riding on this show. My family, my cats, my girlfriend left me. I'm all alone. My mom is in the afterlife. I need this show to be successful. Stop haunting me, demon.
Nende zako shitani.
Keep speaking African and come down here and say it.
Nende zako shitani. Tafadhali wewe mbaya. Najua wewe mtaka chano kutoka.
Demon! What is so funny, demon? Speak more African, it's working.
Unachekesha nini? Kwa nini wewe chekesha, rafiki yangu? Nitaka kwa nini?
Your belly is burnt? Is that Darius? Oh, baby Darius is back. We don't want Darius! We want the demon! Danye, play the flute. The demon's leaving. Guys, you're gonna burn, demon. We got more candle wax right here, demon. Tell us.
He's fighting me.
You're gonna help, demon. You're gonna help the channel get better. Stop hugging me, demon.
He's fighting my wisdom.
Stop, demon. He's fighting your demons. Fine, stop. Stop it, devil. Stop it, devil man. Demon. Demon. Demon, come out.
Adet Malifik.
Demon, alafik. Speak more Swahili. It's working.
Tafadhali nende zako shitani.
You're gonna help the show, right, demon? You're gonna stop haunting this blimp and you're gonna let me go free and you're gonna let me be successful. And you're gonna tell Brittany Griner to drop my ban from all WNBA games immediately. Yeah. Say that. Okay. Say what I just said. Say what I said about Brittany Griner. Do you even remember, demon?
ZIDCC. Help us. ZIDCC.
Talk about how I'm going to be allowed to at the W. Stop laughing.
Grind her. You want to grind her, don't you?
No, I don't want to grind. I want to be let into WNBA games. Why? What is so funny right now? There's 1,000 people watching this right now. Do you realize that?
I don't know.
Stop, demon. Stop, demon. Stop, demon. Demon. Okay. All right, demon. I think it worked.
Pole.
Is this how we end it?
Oui.
Demon.
Adet Malifik.
Demon, you are released. Darius. Darius, are you there? Wake up, Darius. Do you have Delta 9s? Get the Delta 9s. Get the Delta 9s. Darius, it's okay. You're naked. Get the Delta 9s. Hurry. You were just possessed. Yeah, you're okay. Here, let's get your microphone. Just lay down. I'll tell you about it after the show. But yeah, what? I don't.
Open.
Do you have a microphone? Okay. No, we don't have a microphone. So we did it like a little seance, a satanic prayer, you may say. And then we summoned some evil spirits and they accidentally took over your body, and we had to burn you with candle wax, and we had to force feed you and slap you around a little bit. But it helped. It worked. The demonic spirits that are haunting us said they're going to chill out. So good job.
It's all gravy. It's all gravy.
So you're cool?
Uh-huh.
Merci c'est pour travail.
Show Danye. Every time Danye speaks African, show him, please.
Merci c'est pour travail.
What does that mean, Danye?
Thank you for your work.
You did a hell of a job, soldier. How was it battling Satan head on?
The toughest fight I've ever faced. But I knew I could defeat him.
Were you ever worried that you might lose?
I wasn't.
Did you miss me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is Darius.
Get off me! Get off me! Get off me! Stop! All right, guys, we're gonna get in trouble. Damn it, Darius.
Welcome.
Whew. Wow. I'm sweating. It's hot in here. Did we get any super chats? Pour a little more wax on his belly just for fun. Done yet?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, we got a few.
Okay, just a little. Just a little. Yeah, it's burning him. It's burning him. Don't get on the carpet, Darius. Go the other way. Thank you. Thank you. Don't get that on the carpet. I'm going to get freaking in trouble, Darius.
La séance.
Show him. No, come down here. Now we've got to. La séance. Come down here together. All together we do this. All together we do this. No, you have to do it too. Hold this, and you have to blow this out all together. So sit up. Hold this. Now we do this together so the camera can see you. Damn it, Darius.
Okay, people.
Show us all, please. Come on. Get in here. Let's get in.
La séance c'est fini. La maléfique c'est fini ça.
All right, seance over. That was pretty chill. I think we got like one or two clips to react to, so let's just react to one more before we do the freestyle finale. Let's do the Nancy Mace one. I like this one. So, Congresswoman Nancy Mace, she's got that big booty and a tight waist. That's what I like to call her. She's getting a lot of heat from the conservative circles because she talked about how her and her fiancé were going to try to get it on before one of her prayer breakfasts, but the Lord compelled her to go to work and that she didn't have time. And she's getting royally persecuted for this, a lot like Jesus, but different. And I don't think it's fair, Danye. I don't think it's fair for her persecution. So if we have that clip, let's run that Nancy Mace clip.
Pulling this together, another year, another standing room only event. And when I woke up this morning at 7, I was getting picked up at 7:45. Patrick, my fiance, tried to pull me by my waist over this morning in bed, and I was like, "No, baby, we don't got time for that this morning. I got to get to the prayer breakfast.
I got time for the prayer breakfast, baby. Called me.
TMI, but
Yep. We can make time for the prayer
He's
breakfast next time,
I'll
Nancy.
see him later tonight. But
Yeah,
I was
you
here
will.
early.
Yeah, so that's my girl, Nancy Mace. We love you, Nancy Mace. You're welcome on the show anytime. And if you ever need, somebody to just, help record you and your boyfriend or something, Danye or Darius, or, I can lease them out. What are you doing over there, Darius? Why are you dancing with your shirt off like that? Darius.
That's the after effect of the after.
Is this part of it?
The spiritual effect. It hasn't worn off yet. Give him at least one whole day for it to wear off.
Okay, now the last video we need to react to. You guys might not have known this, but I love world records. And right now, in Brazil, I believe, they just broke the record, or where is it, Venezuela? I'm not even quite sure, but they just broke the record for the world's biggest pupusa. And I'm the pupusa pimp. I know all about pupusas. I eat the pupusa, bean cheese pupusa. I put the pupusa in my mouth. I go, so let's run this clip of the world record largest. Look at all that pupusa.
Wow.
Damn, I'd love to stick my mouth in that pupusa a little bit. Come here, Darius. What would you do with that pupusa? Come here. What would you do with that pupusa? What would you do with that pupusa? Oh, is that what you do with the pupusa? Look at that lady. That's what you do with the pupusa? Do you like pupusas? What is wrong with you, Darius? Like, what is your major malfunction? I know when you were a young kid and you went to the doctor's office, what did they say that you had?
No, I just said I was fat and pretty.
Fat and pretty.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a diagnosis. That's just a judgment of your
Fat,
body.
pretty, and healthy.
What
Fat,
did they say?
Pretty, healthy, and loving.
I agree.
Still am.
You are that, but I'm saying, what did they
Always
say
will be.
was your malfunction in your brain? That your synapses didn't fire off correctly and receive signal correctly?
No malfunctions.
You're telling me that you're a normal person.
Mm-hmm.
You were just basically overtaken by demonic spirits and had a man from Kenya rub hot oil on your body. Stop, Danye.
Arrête-moi.
Excuse me, Darius. What? The demon's back. Get out, demon. I cast you out, demon. Demon. What the hell? He made the demon speak to my iPhone. Siri, what is this demon's name, Siri? Hello, Siri, are you there? Oh, maybe she's not. Hello, Siri. Hey, Siri. What is...
Good evening, Alex. How can I help?
Siri, what is this demon's name that follows me and haunts me at night?
Here's what I found.
Can you tell us about demons, Siri? Hey, Siri, can you tell us what a demon is?
Here's an answer from yourdictionary.com. The definition of a demon is an evil spirit, or a person or thing who is evil, or a person who does something with great enthusiasm and skill.
Okay, well, that's pretty cool. Hey, Siri, who's the president of the United States of America? Hey, Siri, who is the president of the United States of America?
Joe Biden is the president of the United States.
False. Hey, Siri, who is responsible for the terror attacks on 9/11, 2001?
Here's what I found.
Hey, Siri, what is 9/11?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Hey,
Could you
Siri.
restate the question?
Hey, Siri, was 9/11 an inside job?
I found this on the web.
All right, shut the fuck up. All right, guys, this has been our show. Demon Darius has been great. Dunye has been great. I apologize to a lot of the evangelicals watching the show tonight. I know this was a little offensive. It was meant to be because what we're trying to do is different, and we have to cast out these demons, and sometimes we can't just use your traditional white magic. We got to use a little black magic, and it doesn't get blacker than Dunye. Show Dunye. Show Dunye. Look how dark he is.
The best chocolat.
Well, folks, you know what time it is. Hit that freestyle finale, folks. Darius almost died. Darius's brain is fried. Darius always lied. Darius is alive. Darius needs a fight. Darius's titties. Darius's titties. In my favorite city, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio. Are you a hoe in San Antonio? Are you a hoe in San Antonio? Dunye, come on.
I'm here with Prime Time Stein. Admit time. Darius too did a little voodoo but didn't commit a crime. It's fine. We don't mind. Come here anytime.
It's Prime Time
Time
99. We love the show. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And the demons are gone. The views shall go up.